You're on Life in Colors 55, and this is part 2 of the Best of 2010. This is the makeup one, so it's the makeup, concealer, primer, blush, eyes and lips. And I wanted to do a little poll because I went to Makeup Alley the other day, and a girl was asking in what order people put their makeup on, and I was like, doesn't everybody do it the same way? And no. So I find it so funny. So basically I'm going to show you my products in the order in which I wear them, but why don't you leave a comment in the box below and tell us in which order you put your makeup on, and so we can see if like everybody does it the same way or if there are differences. I find it very interesting. So the way I do it is I put the moisturizer, then the primer, then the foundation, then the powder, the finishing powder, then I put on the blush, then the eyes, then the lips, and let me know in what order you do it. So for me, the holy grail of 2010 for primer, and I only have a sample but I've been using it religiously, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is amazing. It's the transparent one, and I know you're gonna ask, but I have no idea whether it's the light or the normal version, but I've just ordered the normal version, so I'll just compare them and let you know later. And I'll also do a video about primers to let you know what I think about all the brands that I've tried, and to get your opinion also of what you think about those. In terms of foundation, my amazing find, holy grail of 2010 is Chanel Vitalumière. I could even wear this when I was on Accutane. It's an amazing, amazing foundation. It's so dewy, it's so beautifully, like, it hydrates your skin at the same time as it makes the whole face look uniform. It's dewy, it's gorgeous. The only problem this foundation has, in my opinion, is that it slides off your face a little bit too fast during the day. And so I've been following the advice of everyone else on YouTube, and I got the Estée Lauder Double Wear. This is a tiny, tiny little bit more pink than this. I have it in Desert Beige, and I have this in Claire Cameo, and I'm the color NC20, in case you're the same color, so that you can buy them in the right shade. But basically, they go really well together. They mix, and after they've mixed, you don't see the pinkness of this anymore. And to mix together, they stick to the face much, much longer than this alone. This is really this combination is my holy grail of 2010. I think those are really a great option if you're an NC20, and I guess, you know, like, you'd have to check which other two would go together in terms of shades. But I think in terms of quality of the product, and you know, the fact that this one is long lasting, the fact that this one is amazing quality, dewiness, color, you know, like, the two together is just the best of both worlds. So check out this combination. Then over top I put Mineralize Skin Finish by MAC in light medium, and I've tried the Laura Mercier loose mineral powder, and I have to say loose powder for me is a bit of a challenge because I'm a total klutz. And so pressed powder is just perfect, and this is the perfect color. It just adds this finish to the skin that I think is amazing, and you know, it's just, I don't know how I ever live without those three. In terms of concealer, I saw the video by Gina Binawina where she said that the creamy concealer wasn't something that she found amazing, and that she recommended the corrector. And frankly, I have a bit of a hard time understanding the difference between all these things that Bobbi Brown invented, the corrector, the concealer, the whatever. So I like the creamy concealer. As you can see, I've hit pan. I have it in ivory, and I think it's a really nice concealer. The one thing that I will say is that when I was using it with the Vitalumière, it had the same staying power. It slides right off your face. So I'll try the corrector and let you know if there is a big improvement in terms of how it will stick to your face. When I need something to really stick to my face, or I have a blemish or something, and I really, really need something to stay on, this is what I use. It's the Helena Rubinstein Extreme Concealer, and this is glue. It'll stick to your skin no matter what, and it's so thick, it's so glue-like that it even dries at the end of the tube. So when you get it out, you have to get out the dry stuff before you can get to the gooey stuff. But it's really an amazing product. The only thing is, in terms of color, I have the 02 medium. And you know how certain concealers are more orangey or pink, and certain concealers are more yellow, and this one tends, like, I wouldn't use it all over your face. You know, some gurus say that you use concealer and then you just put powder over top. This one will not work because it has a bit of I want to say a gray undertone, so it will not put more light where you applied it. It will kind of like tone down light. So just keep this in mind. Don't put it all over your face, but if you have a blemish, this is perfect. Under the eyes, I hesitated to put this in my top of 2010 video because I don't know, I've been looking desperately for something else. I don't know why. I guess it does a good job, you know, it sticks under the eyes, and it doesn't budge, it doesn't get into the fine lines too much. I've got it in the NW20, it's the Select Moisture Cover, and it comes with a doe foot applicator. It's lasted me like forever. I've used it every day since August 2009 and I still have it, and I'm nowhere near the end. So this is a really good product. In terms of like usage, I've used it every day, so I think it's a favorite. But I don't know why I keep looking for something else. I guess it's because it doesn't have any brightening effect. So, you know, if you know of a good under eye concealer that, you know, hides a bit of hides the darkness and at the same time gives a bit of brightness, that would be interesting. So there you go, concealers, foundations. Now blushes. So as you know, when I started this whole adventure of makeup, I only had one blush, and that blush is the Bourjois Rose Ombre number 74. And I don't have it to show you because it broke, and so I repotted it, and so it doesn't make any sense because it's in a totally different compact. But if you have Bourjois, go check it out. It's a really nice color. It reminds me a little bit of Orgasm in that it is at the same time a little bit pink and a little bit coral. But it doesn't have as much shimmer, or nearly, I think it doesn't have any shimmer. And so basically what it does is it gives you this really nice natural flush, as if you know you've just, you're a bit hot, or you just came out from the outside or ran a little bit. And so it's really natural, it looks like it's your own skin, it lasts forever, like when you remove it at night you have like pink on your cotton pad. And I think it's a really good option. It's not very expensive, at least in Europe it's like 10 euros. So I think that's a good option. But since I only had one blush, you know, I felt free to explore the world of blush. And so I went a bit berserk this year. Berserk. The one I got that I really like is Fleur Power by MAC. This is a gorgeous color. It's also a mix between pink and coral, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know how to describe it other than it's matte. It's gorgeous. Check it out. The other one that I really love is also by MAC, and I'm cheating a bit because I got it at the beginning of 2011, but I've been wearing it incessantly since. I got it in a swap, and it's the MAC Summer Rose. It's you know, from the Summer Romance collection, I think. This is discontinued, so I feel a bit guilty showing it to you, but it's really gorgeous. If you can get your hands on it, really do. It's a beauty powder, and I have no idea what the difference between powder blush and a beauty powder is, but basically for me it has the same effect. I just use it as a blush, and it's gorgeous. It's really pretty. This one is completely in the pink family. The other one that I've really liked is the NYX Angel. Everybody's been showing this, but I think it's a really good option. I think it costs like $2. And it's a really, like, you know, those two are very pigmented, very pink, and if you don't want to look that pink, if you don't want to look flushed, if you just want, you know, something to give dimension so that you don't look like you have a foundation mask on, this is a good option because it's so subtle that you look a little bit like a porcelain doll, and you don't look flushed, you just look like you have cheeks, and this is really nice. So, Angel. Another one that I wanted to show is not technically a blush, but it's a contour, what I use for contouring. Nobody talks about it. I don't know why. Illamasqua is like the, you know, like a unloved child of YouTube and Makeup Alley. But this one is in the color Disobey. And at first, you know, after watching the videos by Tiffany D about contouring, I didn't even know about contouring, but when she showed how to, you know, like contour your face, she was using the Coastal Scents blush palette, and the color in it was like brown, like brown. Like I got the palette, and I think the color was like this. and basically on my face it just looked wrong. It looked like I had something on, like it looked like a fake color. So when I went to, once I was at Selfridges at the Ilamasca counter, and the guy who was helping me, who I was trying to get contouring powder, he said, but don't go so dark, you know. I had tried, I wanted him to put on my face something that was the same color as what Tiffany D used, but he said, no, that's too dark for you, try this. And so I bought it, and I'm really, really happy, because you wouldn't think, like I didn't think it would show on my skin, but it actually does. But it's so subtle, and it makes my face look better when I put it on. I don't put it on every day. I just leave it, you know, for occasions when I want my makeup to be perfect, or when I'm going out at night. You know, because I think in the sunlight, or when people are looking at you like in natural light, from close up, you don't want too much stuff on your face. And when you have contouring powder, I find that sometimes you can see it, and so I prefer to wear at night when the light is kinder, and the people maybe won't be looking at you from so close. So this is for blushes, and I'm really glad that I went into the world of blushes, because I always thought, like one is enough, and one is not enough.